Hello and welcome to Teccles Cake, where Chris and I are talking tech and eating cake. Now, you may have seen our last video about how to install the technical preview of Windows 10. Now we're going to run through a few of the features and also just dip into what Windows Phone 10 has in store. So,
cool.
Do you want to shoot, Chris?
Get straight onto it. So there's a whole new bunch of features coming to Windows 10. The technical preview doesn't have all of them yet, and some of them are a bit buggy. It's still a little bit, it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Some of those features are the old start menu. It's back.
Hooray!
Gone is the Metro thing, although the start menu is now Metro Feel.
Yeah.
There's a whole new way to, when you Alt-Tab, the arrow kind of thing from Windows 7 and before is gone, and they've got the new system for that. There's lots of new UI tweaks like that. They've done a lot of work about multitasking, and you can snap windows to other windows and things like that.
That's cool.
So there's a whole raft of new features. There are some bigger ones as well that are coming. Things like the whole Internet Explorer thing is now being retired.
What's it called? It's called...
They're bringing a new one called Spartan.
That's the one, yeah.
Because, it sounds cool, I guess.
Sounds a bit 300.
Having integration for things like Cortana as well, it's going to be a cool thing for Windows devices, because they want it to be multi-platform.
Absolutely.
So they're trying to get all of the apps and things like that to work across multiple platforms, and for the style to be across multiple platforms.
A bit more consistency.
Yeah, a bit more homogenization, you would say. We have an install here, and we're not going to a huge amount of detail at this point, but my favorite.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's the Metro style start menu.
And also,
which is pretty nice.
It seems a lot more. It's a lot easier to get into, and seems a lot, a lot more consistent in the way that before you had a different key thing would get you through to the other desktop, and it's all a bit
and it's this one is the start bar at the bottom is now Windows 8 style and all that kind of stuff. So it feels like a bit more of a coherent system. This is the new Alt-Tab type thing, like the what was arrow is now this, and you've got little added features like this, add to desktop, and you can have little windows down here. So it's a nice little UI tweaks. It does still feel a little bit disjointed to me, I would say, at this point. Things like, just something as simple as changing resolution. There's a settings page here, which is the old school one, but there's a whole new settings page buried somewhere deep within the Windows 8 style theme.
Yeah.
Does exactly the same job.
Yeah.
But it feels like a bit of a waste. So there is still some weird bits, but so far I've got to say I like it a little bit better than Windows 8, just personally. And I think it shows a lot of promise.
Yeah,
so
a work in progress as well.
Definitely still a work in progress at this time, but if you want to check it out, then check out our other video of how to install it, and have a play around yourself. How about the phone?
The phone, yes. Well, this is my phone, so I haven't installed the Windows 10 preview simply because you can't create a virtual machine and then download it. So if you download it, you take the risk of it being buggy, not working.
Right, replaces your OS.
Exactly. So you can understand. I didn't want to take the risk of that, Chris.
That's fair enough. I think it's a wise decision.
Thank you. But basically, the main difference is, as you described yourself, is that it's a unified system now. So most of the changes are under the hood, or your apps will be the same as you got on your desktop or your laptop, or even your Surface tablet if you've got one of those.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, you get the full version of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all that kind of thing, and they all work in the same way and all together. So that's quite nice.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
There's a few design tweaks. You can redesign the start menu is a bit different. So your picture, if you want to upload a wallpaper, covers the whole thing rather than just the tiles. Another it bleeds through onto the tiles a little bit. It can look awful if you get a very messy picture.
Or if you're ugly.
Yeah. They've redesigned the keyboard, which sort of was something people were looking forward to. You now get a nubbin, which I know we're big on this.
A nubbin?
A nubbin. You get a little virtual nubbin, which you can use to
that's
move
fantastic.
the cursor. Yeah. You can rearrange the keyboard size and stuff like that and move it around.
So a lot of nice little UI tweaks.
A few UI
trying to bring it in line with the prettier OSs, like like Mac OS X or something.
A bit of shine.
It's about time for Windows, I think.
100%. The other thing that was really good actually, and Lumia Denim people who have that on their phone will have this already, but you get the Lumia camera software as standard. So if you've got another manufacturer, and that just brings
always
4K
gets good reviews.
Shooting. Yeah, it's brilliant. 4K shooting, HDR, that sort of thing.
Cool. So it sounds like they're going in the right direction then.
It is. It is. I think the main change is under the hood with the talking. The OS is talking to each other, but there are a few nice tweaks otherwise.
Now we're going to do a wrap up.
Yes. Okay.
I feel like it could be good.
Okay.
I've talked too much today.
Fair enough. So yes, those are our sort of features, early hands-on review of the two versions. Well, the same version, in fact, on 2 different devices.
Homogenized version.
Windows 10 preview. Let us know what you think in the comments. Have you designed it? Have you lost control of your phone because you've done the wrong thing and installed it completely? And please remember to subscribe, and we will see you next time.